questions, Alexa, because we were having a conversation.
Sydney, you
so then he
told
asked me a question. I'm sorry, one second. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. That's not okay. You can literally ruin.
How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion!
Women Tell All was a hot mess. But first, before any of that started, thank goodness they showed us the end of what happened with last week.
Madison is not at the rose ceremony. I repeat, Madison is not at the rose ceremony.
Where's Manny?
Annie, are you walking? Are you walking, Annie? Annie, are you walking? Will you tell us that you're walking?
Then Madison does arrive, and she talks to Chris Harrison, and she says that she was falling in love, but now she's not really sure. They all look like they're going to be sick, and so does Peter. He picks Hannah Ann, and she gives him the longest hug ever. I love her dress, though. Very Gatsby.
I'm Gatsby.
Then he picks Madison. Yikes! The rose falls apart like so dramatically. Like he picks it up and like 3 petals fall off. She comes up and he's like, will you accept this rose? And she's like, yeah. The one-arm hug. The fact that you can hear one of their heartbeats when they hug. These microphones are something else. So Victoria's going home and at first she's not crying at all. So I'm like, is she in shock?
Yeah, so he broke up with me. Why are you looking up?
I need to cry, but my foundation was $48.
She tells Peter that she doesn't want to hear it and gets in the car. When Peter comes back, Madison cheerses, like as they always do after a rose ceremony, and says, cheers to sing if love can conquer all. So is she forgiving him by saying that? But that's all we see of regular Showtime, because it's the Women Tell All, and almost all of them are back. The discussion about the whole Alea and Victoria P thing.
My honest opinion of Alea is that she is scripted.
I word vomit. Sometimes I just don't think before I talk. And for those of you who have seen me outside of this house, am I not just as obnoxious in person without cameras?
Yeah, I think I'm kind of on Alea's side in this now. It was true, Victoria P seemed pretty fake when she was coddling Alea, but then kind of trashing her behind her back. Point Alea, -1 for Victoria P. Kelsey admits that she overreacted, that she was irrational about Champagne Gate, and they bring up the whole thing about Tammy saying that Kelsey was showing alcoholic tendencies, and Kelsey's like, I never admitted I was sober.
I never admitted I was sober. Yeah.
And then, apparently Victoria P was the one who started the whole rumor about Kelsey popping pills, and she's like, as someone from a medical profession, she's taking Adderall, and then someone is like, you're a dermatologist.
It was Adderall though. From a medical standpoint, I'm a nurse. From a medical standpoint, you're a dermatologist.
Mother trucker, dude. That hurt like a butt cheek on a stick.
Watch your profanity.
Point for Kelsey, -point for Tammy, -2 points for Victoria. Tammy and McKenna. Somebody's like, McKenna, you're a meme. And McKenna turns around and she's like, you went home night 1. Tammy says that McKenna waits until the camera's around to act provocative. And I was like, that's a pretty harsh accusation.
You called me a nasty woman? How dare you?
I take McKenna's side on this. Even if she was putting up a front for the camera, Tammy has turned so mean. So that's a point for McKenna and another -point for Tammy. Oh my gosh, when they bring Kelsey up, and then Chris is like, I am someone who knows something about tears. And then Kelsey like freaks out. She's like, is it Ashley I? It's Ashley I.
There you go.
Actually, I have a big something for you. Polly? Bring it out!
Ashley I gives her a giant bottle of champagne and it's amazing. And then Chris brings up Victoria F and he's like, they struggled for weeks and that is a gross understatement. And they really did struggle. They showed the montage and I'm like, dang. She had that whole thing where she was too nervous to model and like be with everybody. And then there was the Chase Rice thing when she tells him that Peter's always in a mood. And then that girl who showed up saying that she always breaks up relationships. And then the blowout at Hometowns. They have really been through some stuff. They trot Peter out. There was no animosity. That went really well for a couple that fought almost the entire season. We go to the bloopers.
No.
The bugs was hilarious. The old man coming up behind Peter as he's trying to film was amazing. But the thing I was most confused about was, like, where was Kelly? The sneak peek for next time. Parent conversations look like they're gonna be awful. Who is he saying I'm so sorry to? It's a brunette that's short and that's both of them. I'm still wondering if somebody's pregnant. There's also that rumor about Peter running away with a producer. And I still don't know who Don't Let Her Go is about. I'm just very confused. Overall, I'm very excited for next week. We get a double feature and we get to find out who Peter picks, but apparently I have a feeling Peter doesn't pick anybody because Chris says that Peter doesn't even know the end of his own season. Is he gonna propose to one IRL? Like, what is going on? Because if he picked Madison, he probably didn't propose. Theory. He picked Madison. Madison is not going to say yes because she is still having issues about Fantasy Suite Week. So they've been dating in secret and he's gonna propose to her on the finale after the final rose. Interesting. I think I'm gonna take that and run. My name's Caitlin. Thanks for watching. Bye.